Now, some parts of Georgia are still barely into the recovery process from Hurricane Helene's devastation. And now agencies across our state are juggling that aid and bracing to help with Hurricane Milton. Atlanta News First Sarah Hammond tells us how relief organizations are gearing up.
A lot of Georgia's agencies and organizations have had their hands full with what Hurricane Helene left behind. But now, as Hurricane Milton nears, they're gathering the resources to do it all over again. Hurricane Milton is barreling towards Florida as a Category 4 hurricane. Thousands are evacuating and heading into Georgia to hunker down. Governor Brian Kemp has declared a state of emergency ahead of Hurricane Milton and has extended the declaration from Hurricane Helene's devastation. That means Georgia's gas tax is still suspended. The Salvation Army, which has one of its hubs in Atlanta, is readying supplies to get to Florida. That's after they've spent the week feeding people in South Georgia.
We are staging a good bit of equipment this evening from other divisions here in Atlanta, ready to deploy down to Florida as soon as it's clear. We can't get too close because we're not exactly sure the path of the storm.
GEMA is repositioning MREs, or meals ready to eat, to assist. Both the Georgia and federal emergency management agencies say they will not divert resources away from areas hit hard by Helene, but they are still ready to respond. Local organizations like American Legion Post 516 in Henry County says they just sent donated supplies to Helene victims, but with Milton on the horizon, they will start collecting donations all over again.
We're trying to put together a plan to be able to feed them if necessary and supply them with supplies.
Georgia Power is also still working hard to get the power back on in areas like Augusta and Valdosta, but they say they are getting crews ready to respond to Hurricane Milton if needed. At the Salvation Army headquarters in Atlanta, I'm Sarah Hammond for Atlanta News First.